Oh, hey there. So this week we'll be doing something a little different. I'm going to be building this for my best friend who's visiting from college. It is a functional as you can get Pokeball. It opens and closes. Um, has different shell parts. I found a stand that was separate, but that I slightly modified. And I have it to where it has LEDs wired in so that the resin printed light shields will actually show some light. Um, some of these parts were printed on my Trunksy XY2, and then the rest of the parts, the mirrors, the button, light shields, and then these two red strips for the top were all printed on the LED Mars with various different resins. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on this build. The majority of it's going to be a time lapse, and then we'll just slow down to go over certain particular parts. But we want to go ahead and make sure we catch them all.
Why must life be so hard? Why must I fail in every attempt at masonry?
How's your father's project coming along?
I think he's almost done. Yeah, he's done.
Alright, now we have all the parts glued together. It does seem as though the super glue is taking a little bit longer to set between resin and FDM. So I just held these ones down with a little bit of tape. So we're just going to give that time to dry. Same thing here, gravity is holding them in place well enough. The, what they're calling mirrors, and then the lights. So those are all glued in, we're just have to let that dry. And then this is both the button face as well as the actual mechanism that works for the latch. And that is also glued in clamps. So we're just going to go ahead, give all this a few minutes to fully cure, and then we will get on to the part where we run the wires for the lights. I use my heat gun, or my soldering gun, and I already made like little troughs in the back of the lenses, this one and this one, to help guide the wires, and I just might need to snip a little bit on the actual body of the Pokeball. We'll see how that works when we get there. And then after that, it should be actually a pretty quick assembly. We have to glue the 2 shells onto the base after we put the button in. And then I'm actually going to be permanently attaching it to the base, since the cutout in the base holds the battery pack and the switch. That way it's more of a permanent solution, since the Pokeball obviously has batteries and wires connected to it. I think it'd be better if it was all one piece. It's going to be going on my friend's desk at work, so I think it'd probably be better if it stayed as one functional piece. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, like I said, give this all a few minutes to dry, and then we will get on to the final assembly.
One eternity later.
Alright, now you can see we have the ball more or less assembled. The joint there we go. A little stiff there. Got some super glue on the wires. But you can see the wires move up and down with the hinge. It opens all the way up. It closes and it clasps. To release it, you press the button. So, here is our Pokeball. Momentarily, we will be attaching the switch to the LEDs and the Pokeball to the base. And then after that, we'll be seeing the final product. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, and as you can see here, here is the completed Pokeball. And it looks like we made a new friend and caught a Cubone. I think it came out pretty well. The original artist did put some filament in these small holes, but I think it looks just fine, them just being empty. Move Cubone out of the way, and then if we turn it around, you can see there's the little switch on the power pack. Turn it on, and here we go. Now the lights in the Pokeball actually work. The mirrors are printed in resin, so they're nice and I'm not going to say reflective, but very smooth like glass. The latch works well, and overall I'm pretty happy with it, and I think my friend's going to really like it too. I just close it and just clap shut. It's hard to do with one hand, but push the button while you're pulling up. And there we go. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the build. And now, we get to say, Cubone, I choose you. And he'll be right there. You can even light the way for him.
Alright. Wow, I finally caught them all.
Hey, it's Chef Jacob again. So if you liked the video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Please also leave comments for what you'd like to see in future videos. I really appreciate all the time you guys take to watch my videos, and I hope that we can grow together going on. Hope you enjoyed what the chef had for you today. Alright, thanks.